Lucas laughs and he says to Mr. Powell, "It sounds like you know what you're talking about." Mr. Powell raised an eyebrow. "I'm a librarian. I always know what I'm talking about."
I'm John Shirley. I'm part of the Children's Department here at the Decatur Public Library. And today we had our Books Between Bites, which is a monthly affair. But today we did something special. We talked about children's books that adults would like to read. And we get actually a lot of adults who come up here to the Children's Department looking for stuff to read for themselves, for their own personal enjoyment, for information. And so this was a fun way for us to be able to talk about some books that we really love in the Children's Department.
This is my first time ever attending Books Between Bites, although I've heard about it. But because I kind of stick with the realm of children's literature, I haven't really attended any before. But when they came and they wanted the Children's Department to present some books that adults would like, I jumped right on board and said they should be up here reading books because they're so great.
My name is Verlin Rosenberger. I'm a retired first grade teacher from Dennis School and before that Southeast School. So I've always been interested in children's literature. And I love Katie Gross. She's helped us a lot of times when we've brought children down to the public library for a field trip.
Well, I suggested Richard Pack's On the Wings of Heroes. He's from Decatur, so I thought there would be interest there. It's set in the west end of Decatur and lots of local references. I talked about Moonbird, which is a nonfiction book about the red knot, the endangered red knot, a species of birds that traverses the globe.
I suggested the best series in children's literature in this century would be The Ruins of Gorlan, which is part of the Ranger's Apprentice series by John Flanagan. And it's about a young ranger's apprentice who is learning how to defend the realm with a crossbow and a sax knife and good friends.
Children's books are often very hopeful. They're optimistic. They have those happy endings, which I think are realistic. I think are the way we want the world to be and we hope our lives will be. Also, children's books have to be written very carefully and concisely in order to really communicate the heart of what the author wants to say. In some respects, writing children's books is a lot tougher than writing adult books. And so children's books really have to be very well crafted. Come up to the kids department upstairs. If you haven't been up here, we'll be glad to show you around and talk about favorite books and find things that we think you would enjoy.